What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here today. We're back on Alma, Missouri. Right now, I'm currently driving over to the grass field that I didn't finish getting cut because I ran out of time to do other stuff. So yeah, go ahead and start making our way over to the field. And yes, I did leave the tedder here. I was gonna go find the rake or the mower. Might be at the top of the field. Yeah. I'll just drive over there. Alright. Leave that there. Get in here. Back this up. And I'll keep on cutting the grass here. Because I don't know what happened, why it does this. I don't know why it leaves this grass behind when it readjusts itself every time, but it does, and it's kind of annoying. But I kind of can't do anything about it because it's the AI itself in the game that does it. Okay, I'm gonna have to drive it down and back up just so I can make sure I get everything off of here, because you know this doesn't like to the AI doesn't like to mow very well. That's alright, we'll just take care of this like this then, I suppose. And if you guys like these videos, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So that way when I do put more videos out, you guys can get them. And if you want to receive notifications, hit that notification bell as well. Yeah. Now we'll just do another pass back up here. Actually, we'll just finish this off. I mean, it doesn't look like it's much left up here, actually, which is nice. There goes the train for like the second time this episode so far. Alright, we will keep going at this. And then I'm definitely gonna have to hire a person on the other part of this field. Because there's no way I'm going to do that all by myself. So I'm just gonna wait and take care of this. Then yeah, no. Like I said, there's not much here, so I'm just gonna get this done here. I'll switch over to that part of the field and get that rolling. We'll have to do a couple handling passes on that part, based on what this part was looking like as well. But overall, it won't be bad. So I'm gonna turn some of this into hay. I'm gonna leave some of this in as hay and grass and silage and all that. So now I just need to get a what's it called? A wheat field. Unless I have one, and it's I don't have one. Alright, I guarantee I just missed the entire pass there. I didn't do too bad there. Keeping it straight on, actually. So just go ahead and swing this back around here. I'm trying to keep some of this old school and some new school. Like, obviously this mower's not old. Now, this tractor's kind of old, but not really at the same time. It's just things like that makes things a little bit better. You know, it makes it feel more like of a farm. You know, there's some farms that have older machines, and then they have newer machines as well. I think that I want this series to be more like a traditional farm, where it's a mix of old and new machines. Like, I live in Iowa, and I watch farmers who are from Iowa and Minnesota and all that, and one of my cousins is a farmer, actually. So like, there's one farmer that's from Iowa that I watch called the Corn Store. I don't know how many of y'all would know of him or not. He's from Iowa. He farms in Iowa. He's got old and new tractors. A lot of his equipment's old, and a lot of it's new as well, which is interesting. That's kind of what I'm trying to base this off of, like with machine-wise, just old and new altogether. Like, we have a grain truck, yes, Do I want to have another one or an older semi truck? Yes, that would be nice, but I gotta find an older uh, semi truck trailer to go with it. Which that would be nice because I have green cards and everything else. So like if I was just running loads close to home, I would just use the grain carts. But then if I was doing long hauls and stuff, like moving grain from one place to another, then I would use this grain truck. Actually, normally I would use the grain truck for anything, so it all just depends. Right now that we're actually nearing the end of this part of the field, I'm gonna make sure I get at least 3 more headland passes around that part of the field. Because that's a decently sized portion of the other field. And I don't want it doing what this field ended up having done. Which I don't mind it, but at the same time it kind of gets annoying. Because it leaves stuff behind. Like this one, this piece right here was just for me. That's when I was trying to get used to the mower and stuff. And now I'm used to it, so. And then right here too. Just trying to get the angle right of the mower. I think that's it for this field. So now we'll go ahead and start doing we'll go ahead and make another headland pass around because we kind of need it on this part of the field. Now this part of the field will take a lot longer to do. I'm probably gonna have this stop at like 9 o'clock and then get going on this tomorrow again too. Then I'll come in here with the tedder once this is all done in October, or no, ted this up, and come around October and windrow it and bale it up. Now I'll get the 2 more headland passes after this headland pass. This tractor has been put to work, and I got more fields as well, grass fields to cut too. So once I get this going, I'll see how these other grass fields are looking, and I may end up buying a second mower just to help get them all cut. Cause I don't want this field to be grass. I want there to be a crop in it. Because it just makes more sense to have the bigger fields as like a crop. So I could do this part as a crop, and then the other part of that field as grass, like how it is right now. My one has been pretty decent so far. Probably gonna have this guy run this way, just because it makes more sense for him to be running like this, since there's more of a straighter path. I feel like. Yeah, well, no, we should be good with just the two headland passes. I'll get him started on this. Actually, we'll go ahead and get him past this part right here, actually. Okay, I think I should be good now to let him go, maybe. Yeah. Let's just get this straightened out a little bit more here. And boom, now he's on his way. Shoot. Oh well. Actually, you know what? Eh. Alright, we'll take this back to their farmyard here. See what else needs done. Actually, we'll go ahead and actually take a look at the at what fields I own. Bro, what are you doing? Nope. You're not going to mow like that. I'm going to say you're going this way then. Because you cannot mow like that. Alright, let's try this again. We'll go back to the field, or to the house, and see what fields we own. Alright, we're going to see what fields we own now that are still grass. Because that's kind of important. Oh great, all my fields here are grass. So I've gotten 1.5 fields cut. I need to get the other 4 cut. Yeah, it's gonna run into October for sure. Unless I can just rent one. So there any mows for? No, there's not. Alright, we'll just go with this then. That's 6.3. Yeah, I'll go in with the Vermeer here. Yeah, we'll rent it for now. Then we'll drive this tractor up and grab it, and then use it to mow. Oh, sick. Where's the lights in this shed? Alright, we'll take the 8410 out and use it on the mower then. Got the halogen lights on here. The halogen lights, whatever they're called. It's gonna save way more time just using 2 mowers instead of just one. And with the wider working width too. Will also be nice. Alright, we'll get back here and start mowing then. Alright, now that we've gotten into the farmyard here, we'll go on ahead and get this to the farthest field over here. Let's see. Have to get to that field through. Oh, we'll start on field 38 actually. So we won't hit this field yet, we'll get 38 done first. Since that's one that's gonna take a hot minute to get done. Which way is it gonna go out? I'm just gonna send him on a worker. And then back here. Okay, now that they're working on that stuff. I don't know what happened with this chair. I can't get it up. So we're just gonna leave it there. I don't know what he's got in the garage. Doesn't look like anything. Yeah. So I've got that field being worked on. This field's being mowed. That's all that I have to do right now. Thinking about, let's see, how does this work? Possibly combining these two fields, but I doubt it. And then with that, that would probably make our biggest field yet that we have yet to own. So we got those, and I need to figure out when wheat's gonna be able to be planted. Oh, sick! I can start planting wheat now, actually. All right. Alrighty then. Do we have a planter? That's my question. Or a seeder? Yes, we do. It requires 270. We got 370. Alright. Then we'll just grab. Shoot. Need to pull that planter out of the way first. And then we can actually get to, seeding here. We'll get this out of here. I don't really know if anything's been planted in that. Into that, area. Actually, no. I'm just gonna take the truck down there and see. Alright. Let's head down there and see what's been planted and what hasn't been. Well, I'll go ahead. Keep this going here. And head down to that field. And see what we have to work with. No, not really work with, but like, you know, field conditions wise, specifically. So I have this field and that field. We got sunflower. Oh, we got cotton. I'm going to rip that up actually. And then there's no way to get to that field. I'm gonna rip through here. Actually, yeah, there's a little field entrance over there. I believe it's just down in here. Yes. Yes, it is. It's right here. Let's see what we got in this field. Even more cotton. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and rip these fields up with the cultivator here. So that'll be the first thing I need to get out here is that cultivator first. For both of the fields. Don't mind me. Alright, now we'll get the cultivator out here. And get going on that. Alright, since the cultivator's right in here, we'll get that out and then head down to that field. As much as I don't want to light the neighborhood up, but we kind of have to. We're going ahead and let's go in here. Yeah, we like this barely scoots to that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and head down to the field. I'm trying to think which one I want to rip up first. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and get that ripped up though, because that needs to be done. Because I don't like cotton. I don't like harvesting it whatsoever. I feel bad for waking all these people up, but oh well. This is small town right here. Nothing like driving a big old tractor through the night with the big old cultivator on the back. And yeah, I have to get that road sign thing as well. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this field first. The sign is still holding on. Um, go ahead and get a worker set on this too, actually. Actually, yeah. This guy's still going. This guy's also still going. Alright, well, this is it. And we're gonna keep this going. Nothing's gonna change besides these fields getting done. If you guys do like these videos, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, see you next time.